people of the world.
You are watching 100 Degree TV on YouTube.
Here is what you missed on the 100 Degree Show with Butch Harris.
So do we hold on to things and people and places that's not simply bringing us to that place? It's delaying the process because we're still trying to get to California. And in the process of trying to get to California from New York on this journey, there are going to be some places that we come across, and there's going to be some people that we come across that we're going to say, you know what, it's not so bad here. This is better than where I came from. And I like this. Maybe I should put off going to California, but God didn't say to hang out in Milwaukee, or he didn't say to hang out in Chicago or any other, city in between. And it doesn't matter how much you like the pizza in Chicago. That's not the promised land. No disrespect to my people in Chi-Town. I love you all, but we're drawing a metaphor here. So there's nothing against Chicago. So the thing becomes, do we settle with the people, places, and things that are not in alignment to what the promise was prophesied to be? Because it feels better than where we came from. It appears to be better than where we came from, but it's simply still not a part of, or it's not in totality the thing that God said. So he said, do it again. Go again. Take another journey. And as we're struggling with the questions of, but why did he allow me to go through that? What's the sense? Is God sadistic? Have you ever had that conversation with God and you ask him, are you sadistic? See, you don't want to get real with me. Because this is when, he's digging you out so serious, where he's just taking all the dirt out of you with the shovel, spiritually speaking. And you're like, are you sadistic? Is that necessary? You don't want to talk to me, but I want to talk to you. So if it just drives you to the point where it makes no sense to you, then you've got to ask yourself, God, are you sadistic? Are you real? I kind of understand, but it's like, man, the extent that you're going to here, it's mind-boggling. So let's look at the dysfunction that Abraham had to look to, as God said to him, do it again. He just dealt with some people that he grew up with, some of his most loyal employees. They have died. Cattle has died. Some of his people, their children died in the wilderness or in the journey. But he's still in this place where he has to say, well, this is what God is saying. I have to keep going by resolve. Whether he had the faith intact or not, he had to commit to what he started. He had to commit to what he believed in his heart that God said to him, because he knew it was real. And it doesn't matter how much the other people didn't hear God or they don't hear God, because in the like manner that his father said to him, well, who's this God that's talking to you, man? I know all the gods in the pantheon, but who's this guy? I never heard of this guy. How comes he doesn't talk to me? Right? So if you've heard the voice of God and you've committed to start this journey, you'll put your hand to the plow. You're going to have to maybe delete some people along the way who's making it difficult for you to get to that place, because it gets to a point after a while where there's no options of turning back. There's no options of, well, I'm going to try something else. Not with the things of God. Not once you have committed year after year after year to this thing, and you're still seeing it play itself out, and you're like, well, how much longer, God? What else do I need? What else do I need to do? And he's saying, do it again. He's still saying, do it again. And you're saying, well, for what? You're saying, for what? Do it for what? For who? And he said, do it again. Because the more you do it, the more I perfect the promise in you. that you're expecting. So the more you cultivate your spiritual land within you, the more manifests the promised land.
Thank you for watching 100 Degree TV on YouTube. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel if you find our content valuable, and be sure to join us for the next presentation.